All right, and welcome back. Got a little bit done off camera here. Got the VVTi gear back together. Obviously the valve cover back on, injectors back in, throttle body back on, all that buttoned up. I even did the crank seal down here, which if you don't have a seal puller of some sort, this is usually what I'll end up doing. I'll drill a little tiny pilot hole and just put a screw in it and then pull it out with pliers. Works really well. Just go slow, don't nick anything you shouldn't. Yeah, so next up, obviously, we have brand new Toyota water pump here. Yeah, that looks like a fun piece. With that, I mean, I kind of feel like I may as well just start like taking all this stuff off, which is the exciting part because we're a little bit closer to that. So I think I'll put you back on a time lapse and just kind of start taking things apart and see where it ends up. So let's go. All right, just a quick time-lapse timeout. Got all this goody stuff out. You know, buying a used car, you always find like, I mean, let me back up. I knew this wasn't stock. This was originally an auto car, been converted to manual, so I know people have been in here. Big one is like all this new stuff, but like, you know, the more you dig into things, you find, I don't know, not OEM stuff, but also like, probably might not be able to tell in the video, but this bolt slightly bent, couple of loose bolts, but whatever. One thing I'm not really sure about, this like cut wire here. GoPro won't focus, but anyways, not sure what that's for. But yeah, I found the whole actual like J-pipe assembly was like slightly loose. I found this bolt that was to the head. It kind of mounts the back side of the J-pipe. The one that bolts to the head was loose. And so I think it was kind of swiveling on here. Not really sure, but kind of my theory behind it. But the more I dig in here, definitely looks easier to get the water pump out. Never done one of these, so just kind of winging it here. One thing I'm not really sure about, so obviously there's bolts, don't need to worry about these, but like the mount bolts to get the pump out, shouldn't be a problem. But like this part of the cover goes over one bolt down in here, so I'm not sure if maybe, I mean, I don't want to take this off because then I'll have to take this off just to get this off, if that makes sense. So if anything, maybe get this bolt out, get that bolt out back in there and pull the cover back a little bit, but overall, not bad. I've done a little research, just kind of trying to figure out where I want to get my coolant source from. And I mean, I guess the obvious one here, because this goes to the turbo, loops in and then comes out here to here, which then it goes to this and then to the water pump. So I think that'll just kind of be my route here, there, and there for coolant. And then once we get the turbo off, hopefully I can crack these loose and take the turbo off the manifold instead of trying to take the manifold and turbo off all at once. That would be ideal, but we'll see. Then I could try and see where I want to get my oil feed from, which I already bought a fitting that screws into the block and converts it to a -4 AN. And then I think I showed you my return fitting for the block somewhere. Anyways, you've seen it. I showed you in one of the previous videos. If you haven't watched them, check them out. Pretty mediocre, but you know the deal. Anyways, just gonna keep going. Okay, well, got the exhaust out, downpipe out, turbo out, manifold out. So looks pretty easy. Probably gonna grab my oil pickup right here where the factory one came out, and obviously we'll drain right there. Pretty easy. The exciting part, woo, is about to come, because we got all this old crusty dusty stuff out. Get to put this guy in, but first still have to do the water pump, and probably gonna take a die and run it over these guys. I mean, kind of makes sense to just replace them, I suppose. But we'll see. The ends of them aren't looking too hot. I think there's supposed to be an E-Torx on them. Not a whole lot left, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try and pull them out. If they don't come out, I'll just run a die on them and pray for the best. Yeah, so, man, I really just want to set the manifold on there. Yeah, you know what, let's do it. Man, that looks good. Man. And it's only going to get better from here. Although I do understand what they are talking about with the lack of room for the downpipe. Not a whole lot there, and I'm not really a fabricator, so this could get interesting, but we're gonna take on the challenge. Yeah, anyways, I gotta do this water pump. I need to knock this water pump out, and then once a new one is on, I could start messing with the hot side some more, and that's what I really want to get going on, because that's the good stuff. So I'm gonna get back to it, but I'm gonna end this video right here. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next one. Maybe you'll follow to the end product. That'd be cool, huh? Like, comment, subscribe if you want. Anyways, peace.